Welcome everybody to another exciting, very, very exciting, extremely exciting episode of the AusNZ HCR2 Community Podcast. We have, apologies, we have been a little bit on a break. We had a very, very long break between Christmas, New Year, and everything else, and we're making up for it with this amazing, amazing episode. So before we go any further, welcome, JR. How are you?
Hey, good to be back. Feels
Yes.
like forever since the last recording.
You know, Fingersoft have done an update. They've done this. We've done that. There's all
Yeah,
these
right?
tabs. There's there. It's like, and here we are. We're back. Okay, but
Yep.
before we talk about anything else in the game, let's bring on our most amazing trio of guests. We have three people for you. These guys are epic. What they do for the community, what they do in the community is just amazing. And I've wanted these people on this show for a long, long time, and I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm glad they're here. Uh, so let's start. Um, I will do the first one because, let's just do this properly. Um, Let me introduce Wally. Uh, Also known as Boyan. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm good, thank you. It's
That's
Sunday
good.
morning, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you.
Perfect, perfect. JR, did you want to introduce the next one?
Yes, we also have Ralph on the podcast. Welcome, Ralph. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah, I'm
very
fine.
cool.
I had
Mhm.
a hard evening yesterday, and it's early morning, 9 a.m. on Sunday.
uh, well, it's
Good.
7 p.m. on Sunday night for me, and I slept about
Yeah.
4 hours last night because it was way too hot at my girlfriend's place. And I don't sleep in the heat. And then we went out for a drive today. I had a nap before, so I feel you. I'm feeling a bit very rough around the edges.
Thank you
Um,
so much for being here. Even if it's too early,
yeah.
you accommodated us. And then we also have Suna. Welcome, Suna.
Hi everyone. Thank you for inviting us to this podcast. It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So just in case you haven't understood where these three people are from, they all help run the Nemesis server. Now, the Nemesis server is something that I've been a member of for eons. It feels like as long as the game has been around, the Nemesis server has been around. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But it's great to have you on. I really look forward to hearing more and more about the server and what you guys do. But before we do, have you guys had the update yet?
Update
No.
on
No,
game?
Yeah,
I
the game
didn't check.
update.
I
No,
didn't check,
me not.
but probably not.
No,
No, I
no,
didn't
no. Okay.
Oh.
either.
Well, that's okay. That's okay
It's a shame.
because no, that's all right. It is a shame because the update has addressed some stuff that we have been talking about for the last 4 years. That's been a problem with this game, and one of them is the chat. The chat has been
Oh, you're
updated.
right.
Um, so the chat has been updated. How good or bad it is, we will see in the coming weeks because not
Yep.
everybody's using it yet. But they have split the actual chat and the notifications into two little tabs, which is really good because you don't know who's started or left when there's a whole lead of people talking. You can also see if people are online in the chat window, which is very good. There is an extra chest based on cup. Um, oh my god, cup bosses that you defeat. So the more cup bosses that you defeat as a team, you get a chest for at the end of the month, which is really cool. Um, there's been an update to daily events, sorry, public events. The way you can get chests and all that sort of stuff. I've only had a very small play with that, So maybe the next episode I'll do a bit more, or do a bit of a deeper dive, because more people would have played it by then. But yeah, other than that, they've finally done some work on the chat. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well this works for us. JR, review downloaded the update?
I have it, but since you mentioned that there's an improvement in the chat, now everyone will know that I'm offline most of the time.
Well, part of the last update
Yeah.
was in the friends group, and I thought this was really
Mhm.
cool. In the friends group, when you click on your friends that you've added in the game, you can
Mhm.
actually see when they last played.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
so and I've got some
Like,
that are like 622 days ago, 617 days ago. So yeah, they're not coming back.
okay. Muzz, if you're listening to this episode, please don't kick me.
Um, so yeah, like hang on, let me see when
Oh
Muzz
my gosh.
was last on. GTR was on 7 days ago. JR, you were on. Oh no, I'm not even going to say it out loud. That's terrible. That's terrible. Terrible.
I
It's not in.
know.
It's not in weeks though. It's not in weeks. That's good.
I know. Oh.
Um. There's another JR that's like 356 days ago,
Mhm.
but that's not. Let me see when Muzz was last on. Just because. No, he's in Ozmuz, OzNZ isn't he?
I'm just not
Gee,
as active as I used to,
3 hours ago. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we've all got stuff to do.
Yep.
All right. Well, we've talked a little bit about the update. Let's move on. So first things first, you guys all don't play on the same team, right? So, Boyan, do you want to give us a 5-minute talk about who you play with, how long you've played the game, and just a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, currently I'm a leader of Discord team.
Yep.
I started years ago. I can say it. What year was? I started in Slovenian little team because I'm from Slovenia. I'm
Yep.
currently living in Austria.
Yep.
Then I was a leader on Triglav team. That's also Slovenian team for a long time. Then we made some merges just to stay in CC League, of course. Um, then there was a little opportunity to come to Discord and let's say take over Discord team. So I took it, and yeah, that's actually that.
Cool. Do you
Very,
enjoy
very, very short.
Do you enjoy Discord or the actual team? Because it's quite
Yes,
a
I do.
competitive team.
Yes, team is very, very competitive, but I'm not competitive. I have skill issues. It's okay. More, I'm more,
Hang
I'm
on a
more
second. Hang on a
organized.
second.
I'm more organizing team and other
Yeah.
stuffs. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they say a good leader doesn't necessarily have to fight the battles. They have to get the people organized to fight the battles.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
100% true.
So no, but trust me, the skill issue is understandable, because I still think jump shocks for me is still one of those
Ah,
things that I get right probably 82.5% of the time.
54%.
Very cool, very cool.
I,
Raph, can you
yeah.
give us a quick rundown of where you are and who and how long you've been playing?
Well, I I played since nearly the beginning of the game. Yeah, the first team I played was French Legends, and I was the leader of the team. We merged with it was Clem's. I think it was Clem's teams, and we merged it into Real Madness, and then we merged with French Power to begin the new story of French Spirit.
Yep.
I'm not really in the management of the team, more a shadow guy. I'm nearly a nerd, and I'm really in backup with tech stuff and so on.
Yep. Okay.
And yeah, same. Jump and choke is not my part. I'm too old for that.
Well, look, I think my favorite interpretation of jump shocks was X236 when he called them jump shits. Right? And I still remember that. Well, I actually used jump shits in the title of the podcast episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I just thought that he was dead on, exactly dead on. Because it gives you the shits when you get it wrong, and then you get it right, and you go, "Why was that so hard?" And then 3 seconds later, you go,
That's
"Bang."
it.
And bang, you hit your
Exactly.
head again, and you go, no, I talked too soon. So
Sometime you made a run and it's wow, wonderful, so fast. And
Yep.
next time, what?
Yep.
It didn't work.
And then I don't know about you, but I watch someone like Vocope or Vereshak, right? And I watch them bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce, and I go, "Wow, this is amazing. Let me try that." Nah.
No. Exactly.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right. Suna, could you give us a little rundown?
Yes, of course. So, my name's Suna. I've started playing since the beginning, I think also. I took a few breaks during the game, but I've started again at the team updates. I've joined a team called Rider Masters, a French team led by Valkyrin, and then I joined Real Legends, so Clem and Raph team, which then become French Spirit.
Yep.
So that's basically all about me and the game.
Yeah.
But I love using jump shocks.
All right. From now on, we're not talking to you. Yeah. We're talking to everybody else but you. All right. All of our
That's
questions will be for everybody else. No. That's fine. Look, that's very cool. That's very cool. I mean, Valkyrin is another name that goes back as far as the eye can see. That's so it's very interesting histories you have. I suppose the burning question everybody wants to hear is whose idea was the Nemesis server?
I think Ralph can answer that question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. First, it was Nemesis was part of Vidar stuff, and we in French Spirit we do some stats about teams and evolution of the teams, and we made an algorithm to evaluate the strength of each team, and we approached Vida, and he wanted to stop his stuff. He was kind of tired about it, and we just take his work back and made our work with his, and made this server. GR was part of it because GR made the bot, and it starts like that. Just 1 year, nearly 1 year after the beginning of the leagues.
Yep.
I think.
Yep. Okay. I was going to say because once it wasn't around when there was no leagues. It was only started after leagues started.
Yes, exactly. We started the stats before the leagues. First it was just to avoid a strange thing.
Yeah. Like because
Yeah,
every leader of every team before that was doing that
exactly.
patrolling, trying to work out when that strong team was going to match, and then matching outside their window and making sure that
Yeah,
they weren't getting smashed by teams as we were trying to climb up the ladder, trying to get to that top spot.
that's it.
Um,
Our teams was set about 60 place in the top team, and we just managed to follow about 150 teams.
yep,
uh, when they finished their match, and then we, we just have to start our match, not not when they do.
yep, yeah. Because I remember getting from unseeded as such to in the top 1,000 was quite a hard slog. You had to do probably 50 or 60 3K wins to get there, and it got harder and harder as the team cups started climbing and climbing. This was before leagues, um, and then it got to a point where those top five were kind of untouchable.
Yes,
Um,
that's
there
it.
was there was
Discord
no
was the
yeah. There was no way any team was going to get anywhere near them. Um, and a lot of teams back then were doing restart stuff, so they were basically trying to build teams and build GP and just play for fun. I was on one of those teams with Team Cat with Tessa. We were a restart team. I joined them and they were, I think, 21 wins in, 21 3K wins in a row. And we got to about 50 or so. But we weren't trying to avoid any top teams because we were nowhere near any of the top teams, so we weren't going to get attacked by one of the top teams at that point. Um, so it was developed partly because of the avoidance of top teams, but then it became something else.
yeah.
So how did that switch come about? Why did we? I mean, I suppose the question people probably want to know is why? Why do you do it?
Good
Why?
question.
Because we could.
Ah, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Statisticians,
we
statisticians come out. Yep.
that's it. So we had the stats, and we love that. With a friend, Stone, he stopped the game long year ago, and he loves math,
Yep.
just as I am, and we we made the algorithm together, and
Yep.
it was really fun to do that.
Hmm.
We spent nights to do that, and to make the worksheets and so on, and really now that it works, it's just background stuff.
It's easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
easier.
No, fair
uh,
enough.
it
Yeah.
should have some improvement now that the server is running, and we have some hard coded stuff, but
Yep. Yep.
it's really just the old worksheets from 5 years ago that
Yep.
run the bot.
Hmm. So do you have a database of all these old stats somewhere?
Exactly, that's it. It's a Google Sheets
Wow.
stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
a, a
Wow.
really really big Google Sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I must say that
Every
was
month we are well. Will it achieve clearly or not? We
yep.
already did reach the 10 million sales many times.
Wow.
Wow. 10
Yeah.
million.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh. Oh. Wow.
it's
Wow.
it's so big. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I
Um.
have a,
Because sorry, JR. You.
no, I just have a question. I'm curious to know how many. people who are actually doing the legwork. Like and who does who? Suna, do you have an idea, or Boyan, do you have an idea of
How many
this week?
people are working
Yeah,
in Nemesis?
to get yeah to gather the data and release it in servers. And I don't know how the process goes, but can you explain a
The
little more?
process is yeah, process is now very easy. Let's say yes, Suna Ralph. Thank you for that. They made now job very simple
Yeah.
and easy. Let's put it that way. They
Mhm.
can explain it later on how that works and if they want. But years ago, of course, there was you have to ask team or leader or let's say calm down players from in Discord or in Telegram now or in WhatsApp just to get that info. Or why do you need it? We don't want to share. Ta 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 ta
Yeah.
ta, and so many stuff.
Yeah.
It took us almost I don't know 1 day or maybe 2 days just to make one round, and there was already new round. Now now it's way easier, really easy.
Yep. Yep. Perfect. Perfect.
Well, I made an app to to
Mm.
to have well not you know we have to write every result of the match
Yeah.
handmade. Yeah,
Mhm.
we
Yep.
had to. We
Yeah.
had to.
Had
Had
to.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I made an app so that every round, Clem, Suna, Greg, and I, we had to write every evolutions of the score of each teams, and
Yeah.
then we published the round. And after that, when the round is finished, is closed, uh, B, Haki, and some other guys, a lot of guys, some are
Mhm.
not anymore in Nemesis teams,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
they had to match every team each other and find who's matching who. Sometimes just one or two match stop the process, and we have to find who who they are matching, and sometimes that was very hard.
Mhm.
That's what B said, and this stuff is made by GRSbot. GRSbot, we have a command for admin, and the admin just wrote every team, matching each team. You know, it's it's hard process, and it took
Yeah.
us a lot of time, really a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And clearly, this stuff evolved uh, with the December updates when they changed the matching, and really now it's easier, really easier for us.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's nearly
I was
auto
gonna.
matching on our side also.
Yep. Yep. I was about to ask about that update and whether it changed anything for you because from my perspective, the matches are now a lot more fun. There's not as much. There's not as much, smashing of a team anymore. You might get 28, 2900 if you're lucky, but generally you're always, you know, very closely matched. It's very good. Have you seen that as well?
uh, yes, it is so, but there's still one problem. The first round is always lottery round.
Yeah,
I
true.
think
Mhm.
they could change that. I don't know, like from rankings from last season or something. In that point, I think they're still lots of changes to do. But
Yep.
that first round lottery is still not good.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
On my side,
Yes.
well, to answer this question also, I think this improvement of the matching has been proposed in a Fingersoft server a long time ago.
Yep.
And it was clear and simple when they made the first matching, and some teams choose not to win some matches
Yes.
just to get
Yes.
a better one after that, and all that things we proposed for that a year ago, and
Yep.
now that it's done, we see it's really better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Definitely better. Definitely better.
And you say that if you look closely to Nemesis ranking and Fingersoft ranking, now it's really close.
Yes. Yes. Agreed.
Yeah, we showed that last month, and it was Aki, I think,
Yep.
and he said, "Whoa, it was really, really close."
Yep. No. Very. That is very impressive because it means that the teams that were dodging bullets by mismatching or losing matches are now no longer affecting the results of the leaderboard, the actual leaderboard, not your leaderboard. Yep. All right. JR, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any more questions of my own.
Okay. All right. Well, should we start on the guest questions?
Yes, let's
Yeah.
get to it.
Okay.
Huh.
Do you want to start, or
I
do you
can
want
start.
to
What?
ask the second question? Don't you?
Yeah, I can do that. You go
Okay.
first, and then I'll
All
ask
right.
the next
All right.
one.
All right. You can ask the OzNZP question.
Yep.
I'll ask a question from OzNZ Pilot. Thanks very much for your question, Pilot. Big shout out to you. He's asked the question. I don't know who's going to answer this, but you can take it in turns or just nominate someone, throw them under the bus. There's been some epic fallouts and arguments on the Nemesis server. What are some of the funniest?
Let me start. I'm just say that I will start it because our friends in Nemesis, our co-workers, let's say that way, claim Aki and Sel. There was one time when Aki shared on Fingersoft server how we how the our matching algorithm is way simpler and that Nemesis guys can easily predict next opponent on every single team. Uh, and then of course reply from Reese, thank you random guy. And we were laughing as hell. Like thank you random guy for telling me how my game is made. I was wondering. So big shout out to Aki. Big respect for him also, but okay, this is one of them. But I said I have to mention it. It was years ago, but yes, we said uh, making games is hard.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's right. We had some
from my side.
arguments with Reese.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about all of that is you can make a game, but how people play it, you can't control. You can control when they play it. You can control what they do when they play it, but you can't control how they play it in the way that they're going to do it to benefit themselves or benefit their team or benefit something else. Because that's human nature. We do that as part of being who we are. So the uncontrollable part of that is what we do, and that is the part that was kind of ruining the team matching.
You're right.
All right. He also asks, which is kind of what we've already just touched on. But has the new matching system made CC matches fairer and therefore better? I personally think yes, it has. You guys similar or?
I would
Yeah.
say yes also to
Yep.
this.
Yep. No, very cool. Very cool.
As I said, it's just that first round lottery. That's all.
Yeah.
There can be more. There can be more.
Yep. Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, JR, did you want to ask the next question?
This question is from us NC Pete. Thank you for the question, Pete. So, for all, how do you collect all the data so quickly? And how was the new point system? How was the new point system organized? Um, and would anyone like to answer this in particular?
It's your
I
part,
think
Suna.
we really answered that question.
Yeah, we kind of already
Yeah.
have. No, that's all right.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
jump to
okay.
the.
As
Okay.
said, we hunt, let's say, hunt or ask teams, players, leaders, who are they matching, if they can share us, why not, and so on and so on. But as said, Raph and Suna made nowadays very easy to log in matches. We don't do writing anymore, let's say, for each round.
Yep.
In few months ago, we still did. We do a little bit writing in if there is, I don't know, two teams have same points in rank score, but that's all. It's
Mhm.
very easy now.
Yep.
Here's
Did you
an
want to ask?
interesting question from Pete. How many servers do you think follows the Nemesis news post?
Well, we know exactly that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Tell
You
us,
know,
tell us.
it's a community server, so we have stats about that. And now there is 301 servers
301.
following our stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. I didn't realize there would be that many servers for the.
We don't.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. I just watched the question 2 days ago, and I I never went in that part of the server, and
Hmm.
I just make a film to to show the stuff, uh,
Yep.
every stat about that.
Mhm.
It was whoa, wow.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Before you go to the next question, Eva, now I'm wondering, do you know how many servers follow the OSNC podcast server?
No, I don't, but I will check that and answer that question in a text message
Okay.
when I edit this. How's that?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Do
I
that.
think it's in the teens or 20s, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, probably a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I'll have a look.
It's far from 300, but we'll get there.
It's very far from 300. Very far from 300.
Okay.
Yeah. So no. I had a very funny chat. I had someone start messaging me the other day, and we went through a whole series of questions, and it was backwards and forwards, and then he finally asked the question, "Are you a girl?"
Who is that? Who are you talking to?
I'm not gonna say their
Oh my
name.
god!
I'm not going to say
No.
their name. And I just
Yeah.
said, I said, because we were talking about teams he'd been on and everything else, and he talked about Tessa, and I said, I've got a photo of me and Tessa together when she came to Australia in 2024, and here's a photo of me and Tessa. I'm like, Tessa's the one with the hair. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh, really? You're not a girl? Okay, all right, no problems.
He's disappointed though.
Oh, I didn't think he was disappointed, but no. Anyway,
Okay.
all right. So, here is some questions from OzNZ Kiwi. He's got a couple of questions, so I might ask one or two and then come back to I might come back to you, but this is kind of a bit of everything and asking a few of his different questions. So he just wanted to firstly say that he appreciates all the work you guys do and the effort you guys put in, and to not give up, because he says for you guys to keep it up. So he's asked the question, what teams are you expecting to make the jump from Division 1 to CC? Boyan?
Actually,
Well,
as I know, we don't follow D1.
At all. Okay. Yep.
No,
Yep.
no. We just have CC leagues. So um, any team that comes to CC league, it's in Nemesis written, and you can always check stats for that team. But we don't follow D1.
D1. Okay. Yeah. Because that's even harder again. No. That's fine.
Mm,
He's asked also, who is your favourite HCR2 player? Boyan?
oh, got some few, let's say, but I'm going with my very good friends. I am Robo from US and Kurt.
Cool.
My two favorite racers and very very good friends.
What about you, Raph?
Well, I say Clem, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my leader. I can't. I think it's the best racer in the world.
How likely is he to listen to the podcast?
I think he will.
He will.
He will.
He
Okay.
will. Yeah.
No, all right. Okay. And what about you, Suna?
Well, I'm not gonna say Clem because Raph did, but I would say I think you guys had it on the podcast also, but Taz, a French player who is also my friend. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And the last question he's asked, if you were to restart your HCR2 career, what would you do differently and why? Boyan?
I won't restart again.
No. And that's all you have to say. That's all you have to say.
That's
I
all.
appreciate that.
That's all.
I appreciate it. Do you have just one account, or do you have multiple accounts?
Oh, I have just one account.
Just one
I don't
account.
have Eve. I don't have Eve.
Yep. Fair enough.
It's only Wally.
What about you?
Wally, not Eve.
Yeah. Oh well, you can't be Eva. I'm Eva. You can't be Eva. And you can't be Eva and Wally. You can't be both. That's just impossible.
No.
Yeah.
Impossible.
No, impossible. What about you, Raph?
Well, I start the game in the beginning, and
Yep.
in the beginning we used to play just one car and one or two car, and we all made this mistake. It's scrapping the parts we didn't need just to improve the one you love.
Oh God.
Yeah. We made all that mistake for years. I think about 2 or 3 years of game with scrapping the parts I didn't need. It was a really big mistake.
Yep. Fair enough. And you also have just the one account, Raph?
Excuse me, I didn't understand.
You have just the one account. You don't have an alt.
Yeah, I had 2, nearly 3, I think, for 1 year, but now only one, and that's good.
Only one. Yep.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. What about you, Suna?
I would say I would probably play more cups to have that 2 legendary parts each 10,000 cups points.
Yep.
Because at the beginning I was not playing so much cup, but in the end I didn't get many legendary parts from this, so maybe I would play a bit more cup to get this.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Mhm.
All right, JR.
Would you start over with your HCR2 career, Eva?
Oh, I'm going to go down the Boyarn path and say no, because it was funny. I was talking to someone, and we were talking about an alt and how powerful my alt was, and he said, how did you get it so powerful? And the answer to that was, I started it at the right time, because now there's a huge mountain of grinding to get an account to above 12,000 GP, or even 10,000 GP is still a huge account. And when I started, GP was only 8844 or something at the time. So now it's 14 and a bit. So I think the only thing I would have done if I had restarted was restarted previously, not now. Because it's a huge mammoth task. It's a huge mammoth task, and with mastery, and I mean that's the thing. Mastery's now got only 3 vehicles left. I can remember starting mastery. Talking about mastery as it started, and having the guys from Fingersoft on, and we were talking about mastery, and I'm like, oh my god, that's lots. That's 2 years worth of a vehicle every month for 2 years, and here we are at the end of it. And there's been millions of coins spent and all that sort of stuff, and it's just been a very long process. So if I had to restart, I probably wouldn't, because it is a huge mammoth task. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. I think we should move on to the next question. And here is
Yeah.
a question from Blackwing.
No, the one above it. Sorry, I ticked it
Where
already
were you?
by mistake.
Oh, I
Sorry,
got
sorry.
confused. Okay.
No, sorry.
Let's ask a question from Moff BR. Shout out to him. He would like to ask, have you had any engagement with Fingersoft staff about the CC division and how it runs? Have they ever reached out to you? Have you ever reached out to them with ideas and suggestions? I want to ask Suna first.
Well, as Boyan said at the beginning, Aki shared with Riz, I
Yeah.
think, about how Nemesis is implemented and how it transcribed the reality of the team strength. So we did ever reach out to them. But I don't think anyone from the Fingersoft staff ever reached out to us first.
Yeah.
In fact, yes, we had.
Okay.
Yeah, Rhys, he even came to our server. It was
Okay.
well 2 years ago, I think, because you did remember, B? It was because they had a bug and they lose some data, I think, and so that we have everything. And Rhys joined us. We shared everything about our work with him. Not the algorithm, but the result of the algorithm and our stats. And he stayed about a week. He shared this with developers of Fingersoft, and just lived like that and said, "Wow, you guys are awesome." And well, I can't stay because it's a favoritism. But yeah, it was really an improvement with with Fingersoft relationships because it was not that high before that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's cool.
because we are random guys. Or Aki is kind of
That's
a
it.
random guy.
Exactly. We are random guys.
Yeah.
Reese even said in the beginning it's impossible to get the matching algorithm of Fingersoft. Said no, you can get it, as we already get it.
Mm.
And I mean, we all had understanding of what we thought it was, and I think some of us were probably quite right because it was based on wins and losses and all that sort of stuff. But it's changed a fair bit now.
Yeah. Now
Yep.
it's the next question. Yeah,
Yep.
it changed a bit. It's a huge change because it's not win or loss. It's just the score of your team and your ranking in the leaderboard that made the matching.
Yep.
It's quite easier and really simple. Just the bonus minus that still buggy in CC, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah, 3
No,
months
fair
now
enough.
with the bug.
Yep.
It's and we didn't get it for now, so we don't have the exact result of each match since
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
update.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
All right.
it,
Okay. We have a question from Blackwing. He's asked about HCR3 and competitiveness and teams and everything else, but realistically, none of you guys really can answer any of that. And most of it has been answered kind of in a previous podcast about HCR3 and some new changes to HCR3, and that the fact that HCR3 is not really HCR2 with 3D, it's a completely different game. So appreciate the question, Blackwing, but realistically, it's not really these guys who can help with that. So I'll move on to the question from Jules. She's also asked something that we've kind of already covered. She's asked, what's your opinion of the new Teams 2.0 update? And how do you think this change of the future of Teams? We've kind of answered all of that. I just wanted to say a big shout out to Jules. Thank you very much for the question. But if you've listened this far and heard your question, you would have already heard the answer to this. So the next question is from Gearbox with two X's. So it's Gearbox X or Gearbox XX, Gearbo XX. I like pronouncing names differently just for fun. How much do you think the old team system and teams with methods like Cuban Sugars, Team Latinos, AU3, high in the Fingersoft ranks, low on Nemesis, impact the community? And what do you expect now with the new Teams 2.0 update? Boyan,
B, do you want to answer?
can you answer that? Yeah, can you answer that? Or Suna, can you answer that?
Well, do they have a method? No, I'm joking. Of course, we all knew they. Of course, we all knew they are losing on purpose. Let's say I'm not saying now which team are pointing
Yep.
out or so.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
We all knew that, but can't do nothing. You just try to enjoy a game, but it wasn't respectful for other teams as well.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. Like I said, the game was
we can
made.
leave it there.
Yeah, we can leave it there. The game was made to do
Yes.
a certain thing, and how people play it, we can't control, unfortunately.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
JR, did you want to ask the next question? Oh, sorry, Suna, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I would just like to add that this strategy was also the start of a few arguments on Nemesis Server. Like at the end of each season, teams pointing out other teams for losing on purpose and everything about it. So that was
yeah. Fair enough.
How argument starts.
Yep. JR, did you want to ask the next question?
Yes, I'm really looking forward to asking these questions. These are so nice. So the questions are from DC. I am Groot. Thank you so much for this question. Some of my favorite questions. So besides HCR2, what are your hobbies and passions in life? I want to ask each one. Raf, please go first.
Well, I'm climber, and
Oh,
yeah, I'm part of my
that
club.
you. Is that you in your
Yeah,
photo? Oh my god. Where is that? And it looks dangerous.
yeah, it's kind of dangerous, but with a good rope, and it's okay.
Oh my
uh,
god.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm doing
just
that.
to give people a bit of background, Raf's picture on the Discord server is him looking like Sylvester Stallone in Cliffhanger, hanging from the underside of a mountain. Right, so
Yeah,
just he's
it was the
brushing it off
cave.
very much. It's very dangerous.
It was the entrance of a cave, and with the fog in background. It was just
Oh
really,
It's
god.
really
stunning. Don't
beautiful
get me wrong.
picture.
It's beautiful. It's stunning, but it's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Oh god.
Well, in fact, it's not really dangerous. You just have to know what to do, and
Mhm.
the security rules are
How,
obviously mandatory. Yeah,
how
and
long have you been doing that?
well, more than uh, 13 years, I think.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But in fact, about 25 years, I finished my study by with well, what can I say? The baccalaureate in France, and it's the end of the college. And
Okay. Yep.
yeah, and I had climbing uh, to finish well, a part of my study was that.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
my
But
god.
yeah, it's my stuff. Just climbing
Oh,
with my kids also, and yeah.
oh, wow, that's so cool. That's very, very cool. What about you, Suna? You also climb.
Not really. I respect the ref for doing
Yeah.
something this dangerous, but I'm not climbing. I prefer running. If I'm talking about
Mm.
sport, I love
Yeah.
running. I'm going running maybe two or three per week.
Oh,
And I'm also a cybersecurity guy, uh,
Okay.
wow.
part of my study.
You do marathons? 20K, 10K?
It's my goal in 2 years. For now, I'm focused
Oh,
on semi-marathon. I would
yeah.
love to do a marathon with my dad.
Yeah.
Very
Okay, that's
nice.
really
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, yeah, very cool. What about you, Boyan? What's your hobby and passion in life?
I would just say hi, Groot, MG car lover. Well, my hobbies are more or less basketball and go-kart racing.
Go kart racing.
I just
Nice.
like speeding with I just like speeding with little cars, let's say. And
Oh,
Suna
very cool.
and Suna said we are not climbing. We are all climbing. We play hill climb racing.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
gosh,
very
those
cool.
are so cool. Those are so cool. Okay, the next question. I'll mix the questions. He says, he's want to ask, what's your favorite cheese? And on the food topic still, what's your favorite food or dish to eat? Suna, you go first.
Well, as a French guy, uh, which country is kind of recognized for cheese at least,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
also a lot of food stuff. I would say my favorite cheese would be Comté, which is a
Oh wow.
well-known French
Yep.
cheese.
Just to let you know that is Velcorin's favorite cheese.
Oh, okay. Well, we have 1 point in common then. Uh,
I had to Google what Comté was back in the day when he told us, and then about 2 years later, I was in a cheesemonger's shop in country Victoria, and I saw it on the bench, and I said to the lady, "I've really got to try that." And she goes, "Oh, how do you know about it?" And when I finished explaining how I knew about Comté, she looked at me and just thought, "You're weird," you know. So you're on a podcast talking to a guy in France about cheese, and you're talking about a car racing game that you play on your phone. Just tell me you like the cheese. Don't tell me the backstory, right? So yeah, no, I have tried it. It is wonderful cheese. It is really nice cheese.
But you have a lot of cheese in France too.
Yes, yes.
And about my favorite food or dish to eat, I would. This is a French traditional meal which is called blanquette de veau. So this is calf with carrots, mushroom, and rice, which is cooked for a very, very long time. And
Wow.
it's wonderful to have this meal with friends or with family.
So it's kind of like a heartwarming meal that you share with your family.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Now I'm
What
hungry.
about what about you, Boyan? What's your favorite cheese and favorite food or dish?
Can I skip the cheese part? I have there two French people. they
Ah,
I like mozzarella on my pizza.
yep,
That's for
nice.
sure.
Yeah.
That's for
Yep.
sure.
Okay. And then what's your
Uh,
favorite food or dish?
oh, no, I'm more or less Balkan boy. Let's say born in Slovenia. My parents come from Bosnia, and I like the old stuff like burek or cevapcici. Let's say burek is a savory pastry made from thin layers of dough, filled most commonly with meat, but also cheese, spinach, or potatoes. Let's say
I had some. I had
it's
some on Friday night. It was fantastic.
it's.
Oh.
I made it yesterday at home, so we
Yeah,
we love it. We
this
love
was
it.
a homemade as well. I Jr. I had dinner with Natalia, the doctor,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
The Russian lady who helped us with
Yes.
the Vocab episode. I had dinner with her, and she had some Turkish friends and another guy from Israel, and they all brought something to it. And one of them brought burek, and it was fantastic. It was good.
Wow.
Um, yeah, it was very nice. I, as the Italian in the group, I brought guacamole.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
Oh
There's a long
gosh.
story as to why I had very little
Okay.
time, and I had very
Yeah.
little time to cook because of work, and I just went, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
I can get some avocados, I can make some guacamole, and I can bring it along, and it'd be perfect. So anyway,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
sorry, Boyam, you were saying, sorry, sidebar.
No, all good. So I said I like burek, cevapcici, and this is cevapcici is small grilled minced meat sauce. Let's say
Yep, yeah, very
typically
nice.
made from beef or beef lamb mix, and they
Yep.
are seasoned with salt, garlic, pepper, and goes very good with onion and
Mm,
ivar.
mm,
That's all.
mm.
This is all traditional Balkan food, and I just love it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's good hearty food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, Ralph, it's your turn. Let's hear about your favorite cheese and favorite food or dish.
Yeah, as soon I'm French, and for the cheese, I'd say a lot, but I just tasted an old gorgonzola yesterday, and
Mm,
it's Italian cheese, and just with some bread, it's just wonderful. Uh,
yeah, yeah.
so so
Mm,
God Gorgonzola.
Ooh.
Today it's gorgonzola. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Fair.
yeah, each change every day, I think.
Okay.
Well, there is
And
almost a cheese for every day of the year, I think, if you try hard enough.
that's it. More than one, I think, because you
Yep.
know you have one for aperitif and one for after dishes. Some
Yep.
even with dishes. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
Agreed.
yeah. And my favorite meal, I'd say sushi.
Oh wow.
Because yeah, because I made my own, and it's
Wow.
yeah, it's really good, and yeah. But
You make
Asian food, Italian food, Spanish food, yeah.
So when you
Even
say you make your own, are you cutting up your own tuna and salmon?
yeah.
of course, yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
Wow.
you're making your own rice as well. You're making your own.
yeah. That's the
Oh my.
biggest part, you know,
Yeah.
the
The rice
rice.
is the
Yeah,
biggest part. Yeah, it is. It is. It's
yeah, yeah.
So,
I
so
spend
you're yeah.
the afternoon to do that.
So
yep.
you're a tech guy. You're a climber, and then you're a sushi chef. What else? What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us about
uh, yeah. My
Sushi, yeah, I try to, but I don't think in Japan they see me as a sushi chef.
no,
Oh
they
my
train for years to become sushi chefs in Japan. It's
Yeah,
very very amazing watching what they do. Very
God.
cool. Very very cool.
Can we stay on the food questions? I want to ask, what's your favorite bread? What's your favorite wine? What's your favorite?
ah, ah. It's I think it's in Bloom. Bloom, it's French Spirit player, and he just love wine. Every time we speak about that, he have an opinion and about each wine. It's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
he has a very big basement where he
Wow.
has a lot of wine bottle. So
What's
if
his
you
he
name?
want
I
needs
want to get
some,
him on the
no,
podcast.
no. he needs he
Yeah,
needs
you need to. You need to.
yes,
yeah, his
please.
name is Bloom.
Bloom.
Yeah. Oh
All
my
right, we might have to sway him with a bottle of Grange or something from the Adelaide regions.
I think it come. You know, he's married with a Spanish woman, and he also like Spanish wine.
Yeah, fair enough.
wow.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah, very
So
nice. Very
interesting.
nice. All
Uh-huh.
right, I'll ask the next question.
Which is
Um,
interesting.
yeah, this is just a random funny question. This is from a player called Aluminum or Aluminium, depending on which side of the world you come from. So he's asked the question. This is very short and sweet. What is your shoe size, Bojan?
42.
42. That's European 42. Okay, Raph?
Exactly.
It's yeah, European 45 on my side.
Yep. And Suna?
Like Boyan 42. It's
Okay.
like I think it's like maybe 10 inches.
Nine and a half, 10. Yeah, yeah.
9.5 10.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. All right. I might ask the
But
next one, JR.
no, hang on. But does it mean that when you have a big shoe size, you also have a big, you
Shoe.
know,
You have a big shoe. Yes, you have a
shoe?
big shoe. Otherwise, the
Ah.
shoe doesn't fit, JR.
Oh, I was
If they're
thinking of
Exactly.
something.
if they're too
I was
big,
thinking of
they
something.
fall off. If they're
I'm
too
just.
small, you can't get your foot in there.
I thought I was. Yeah. Never
And
mind
guess
my
what else?
question.
You also have big socks.
Ah.
That's it.
Oh,
Yes,
big
you have
socks.
socks. You have socks that are the same size as your feet that fit into your shoes.
Okay, you don't have to explain anymore, but you know what I'm thinking about.
GR, we are talking about shoes.
Yes, we are talking about shoes. Yes.
Yeah, but
Remember, this is
if you
13
can,
plus.
but if you
Yes.
can read my mind, you know probably know what I'm thinking about.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway. Anyway. Okay. So, this is a question from. Sorry, I'm just. Oh my god. Okay, compose myself back. Okay, here is a question from Hype. He's asked, Could you give me 3 changes you would love to implement in HCR2 if you were a game developer at Fingersoft? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask each one of you for one each, because that way we get 3 in total. Bojan, do you have a change that you'd like to implement?
Yes. Reduce pay-to-win pressure.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yep. And you, Raph?
Just making money and that's it.
Yep.
On my side, it's more an improvement than an implement. I think they should more listen to their community, and when there is a bug, just like now in CC, it shouldn't stay for 3 months. It's really a shame, I think.
Yep.
They need to do something about that.
Okay.
And it's been years now that they had their churn with just for everyone to propose improvements and something, but they don't really listen to that.
Yep.
I think it's bad.
Yep. That's a good suggestion indeed. What about you, Suna?
Well, it would be maybe it's a bit biased, but I would provide some maybe API tool to facilitate our work. It would it would be awesome. It would be
Oh
awesome. So
yeah.
we don't have to like screen the results and write the results out in our sheet. Just call an API function. It would be incredible,
Awesome.
but
Yeah.
it's an utopia, I think.
Ah, cool. Very cool. All right. He's asked the question, what is worse, doing wheelie with the scooter or with the rotator? Bojan?
Scooter, definitely.
Definitely scooter. And you, Raph?
Same. Yeah.
Same.
Rotate. Yeah. Scooter.
And
Yeah,
Suna?
the same also. Scooter is worse.
Fair enough. Fair enough. JR, your question?
I would like to jump all the way down to this question. This is a question from Winksta. Thank you so much for putting up this question. He wants to say, I just want to take this opportunity once again to thank the Nemesis staff for all their hard work. I've had to sidebar my original questions. I'll approach you separately about those. In the meantime, here are some of the other ones. At what point did you get involved in this project? What was the motivation? What is your main role? And what has been your biggest contribution? I'd like to ask Raf first.
Well, I already answered that question. Yeah. I was in the project since the beginning, and my motivation was previously just to avoid the biggest team. And yeah, after that, it was just to propose a new ranking system, as Fingersoft was really bad. It's just for the community, and my role is just a tech guy, you know. Uh, I yeah, I'm surrounded by team manager really better than me, uh, and I I enjoy my tech role in this.
Mhm. Okay, what about you, Suna?
I think I joined the Nemesis staff during summer 2022.
Mhm.
The primary goal was well, this is an old project, but the goal was to develop an app instead of just a server. but this is now kind of an old project. So this are the motivation about now. About my main role, I'm mostly responsible for entering round results inside our Google Sheets, and I've developed something based on AI to enter round results only based on leaderboard screenshots. So I would say this is my biggest contribution, and yeah.
Yeah, okay, very cool. And you, Boyan?
So when did I start? It was very long ago, but I know that I joined. Clem asked me about it, and I have Clem and Aki and some other friends also in my own server. So when I joined Nemesis, because we followed when there was no, let's say, auto matching, that whole system, um, and that's how it started, I guess. My main role there is to log in matches for every round. It was my role. Now it's very, very, very easier to do it. Um, and we knew community very well, so I I contacted lots of guys on Discord, on WhatsApp, or on Telegram about the match, about end match scores, and so on. that's that's one. That's my main role there.
Yeah. Okay, here is another question from him, which is very interesting. What additional feature or statistics would you like to include to improve the visual outputs and trend analysis? Ralph.
That's a good question, and I really don't know for now
Yeah.
because we are stuck here because HCR2 didn't have any API. If we have one, we could connect to the server and get more data
Yeah, yeah.
to add stats about player, for instance, or something like that. But for now,
Mm,
we're just stuck with the team leaderboard, and
yeah.
that's just what we had. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd
Suna.
like to
Yeah,
improve that sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And also,
Yes, Suna.
I would like to add that there is a suggestion channel on the Nemesis. So if anyone wants to share with us any improvement suggestion or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to post something.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. And Boyan, do you have any more additional feature or
No,
statistic?
no, that's those two guys, my tech staff. No, that's their job, not mine.
Fine. Let's leave it to
Oh,
them.
good.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, your turn, Eva.
Okay, I will go back up to a question from Ninja. Do you think so? Big shout out to Ninja. Thank you for the question. Do you think that the motocross jump shocks, the fact that you can, you know, jump in the air using the jump shocks while you're in the air, do you think it's a glitch or was it built in as on purpose? Suna, what do you think?
That's a really good question. Maybe at the beginning it was a bug and Fingersoft kind of transformed it into a feature,
Feature.
but well, let's say it's a feature.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
a glitch. For sure.
And what about you, William? You've just said it's a glitch, yeah?
Well, when a glitch took years to solve, now it's a feature.
Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. And you, Raph, what do you think?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. It became a feature.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I might quickly ask a question from Just Norkia. Oh, hang on, Just _ Narika. So thanks for the questions. He's asked, or they've asked the question, which car would you guys delete because it being broken or just generally bad? And he's basically said, in brackets, monowheel. Bojan, which would you delete?
I will go with Norika and I will stay at monowheel for sure.
Monowheel? Okay.
For sure.
And you, Raph, what do you think?
Well, I can't say monowheel because, in France we have a monowheel specialist, which is, I didn't remember his name. And it's
DRMK.
Dark Semka. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's no, I think the last car are just too strong regarding
Too powerful.
the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it kind of broke the old car game.
Did you ever play HCR1?
No, never.
Okay. So in HCR1 there was a super off-road which was very similar. It was basically fast, accelerated fast, went fast, had downforce, and it was basically it kind of looked like a tank without the cannon. And when I saw this car come out, I was hoping it was the same as the Super Off-Road because I loved the Super Off-Road in HCR1. And yes, it is powerful and all that sort of stuff, but it's really I love the car. So I disagree with you.
Okay.
And it's my podcast, so I'm saying what I like. No, but no, because I mean, I did most of the 10Ks without even parts. Most of the adventure 10Ks without parts. So yeah, it is quite powerful on its own.
Also, on my side, I'm missing a lot of masteries, and I think masteries kind of equilibrates the strength of each car.
Yeah.
When you have all.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. For sure. There is a lot of a lot of the cars. I mean, the the racing truck is probably the most buffed car across all of them, I think. It made the truck go from something that you could drive maybe to something you could actually win cups with regularly. Yeah. What about you, Suna?
I would say the motocross with masteries is now kind of very strong.
Yep.
With all the boost, the flip boost,
Yep.
also with the the feature with the chip shot. I would say it's kind of very strong. And
Yep.
about the other part, well, I don't find that any of the vehicle is kind of weak.
Yep.
Just depend on the track and
yeah, fair enough.
and what you
Fair
want
enough.
to do with it. So
yeah. So the other part of their question was about masteries, and some of you have talked about this. But do you think that masteries has made the game better or worse? Suna, what do you think?
I would say generally yes. It, it rendered the game a bit better. And as I think Raph said, it equilibrates all the vehicles. So yeah, I can have a positive mind on this.
Yeah. So, Raph, continuing on from your conversation, has has Masteries made HCR2 better or worse?
Yes, for the Lunar, it was the first, I think, Masteries.
Yep.
Easier to get, and before that, it was just a vehicle impossible to get really far in adventure and to win a race. It's nearly impossible. Now you can, and I think it's an improvement. It's hard to get. You need a lot of coins, but
yeah,
it's great.
Fair enough. And Boyan?
Well, it's definitely saying with masteries, some things are definitely easier. Besides that, you have a fourth part as well, so yeah, it is easier. But of course, you do have time for dual masteries. Of course, you have to have coins to upgrade it all. So it takes a long time, long time.
Yep.
If you're behind, of course.
Yeah, for sure. JR, did you want to ask the next question?
Yes, I would just like to mention that Raiden sent in some questions, but most of them have been asked. But thank you for your questions, Raiden. So I'm going to move to RS182 question. Do you spend a lot of time managing teams? Your team, I mean, yes, your team. Boyan, can you tell us?
Well, as a leader and the organizer, and yeah, it takes a lot of time. Of course, it does. You have to, let's say, um, community stay happy. Let's put it in that way. Competitive, of course. Um, you have to be there for them, and of course, you have their backs. We do have a lot of guys in leadership in Discord, and we talk a lot. We share our ideas. We share, let's say, everything before we decide what to do. From I don't know, looking for new players, making something new in Discord, and not giving too much pressure on them. That's also because you know a lot of guys already quit game just because of masteries or no more time to do it, or that's why the pressure is also not good. But of course, we like to have a competitive team. That's number one. But
Yes.
it's it's also to have a joy in your team, fun with players, fun with community, and yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Mhm. And what about you, Suna?
In French Spirit, I'm a co-leader.
Mhm.
And really, Clem, French Spirit leader, is spending a lot of time to manage the team and organizing stuff and everything. I think Raph will talk about the stats. But if the question was about the Nemesis team,
Yeah.
well, it kind of takes time to register new teams inside our sheet, and it's also very time consuming to rename a team inside our sheets. So like it would be a dream if the team never renaming themselves. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Imagine how many teams do you have to add in a month? Do you have a ballpark figure? Like,
Well, it depends on if the D1 team is already has already made into CC. If the team is already registered, it's fine. If the team has not been seen in CC ever, we need to register it.
mm, oh gosh, takes some
Yeah.
work. Hmm. And what about you, Ralph?
Well, just as Suna said, actually we have 600 teams in our stats, and a lot of teams have been in CC, yeah, 2, 3 years maybe, and we'd never seen them,
Mhm.
but they came back just like that, just because it was renamed. We didn't know about it, and because there's an old member took the lead, and he just want to come back with an old name, and
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah. So we had maybe 5, 6 team, 6 really new team each month. Not much.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, but it's because there is only 25 new teams, as there
Mhm.
were 50 before the last update. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, and before the last update, it was more 10 new team each month.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Oh, that's a
register, we have to put the flag and maybe the
yeah.
logo, and with just strange characters, because we have the Latin, keyboard, and sometimes it's Cyrillic, and sometimes it's Arabic and Chinese, and
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
we we try always to respect emojis,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
and in code it's sometimes hard. GA had to make sometimes improvements, and sometimes it's just impossible to get a real name they put in it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's very challenging. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
and
Okay. Do you mhm.
for yeah, if it's about the team French Spirits, yeah, I already told it. I'm the admin of the servers of French
Mhm,
Spirit,
mhm,
because I have a lot of tech stuff to do in it, and
mhm,
for the management of the team, it's really really clean and free.
mhm.
They do all the job.
Mm. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. That's cool. Cool. Eva?
My question.
Yes.
Okay. This is a question from DC Prithvi, Prithvi. Thanks you for the question. Um, how much time do you spend on HCR2 plus the time you spend on Discord? Boyan, how much time do you think you spend a day on both of these platforms?
I'm definitely more on Discord than in a game. That's for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
I would say daily on Discord, you can, I don't know, 2 hours more maybe
Yep.
daily. So yeah,
What about you, Ralph?
Well, I'd say B is a liar. 2 hours a day, it's impossible. You spend more
Uh,
5, 6 hours. Or you're just counting Discord and not Telegram, WhatsApp, and so on.
Oh my gosh.
my phone said 2 hours daily.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, it's not 2 hours daily. It's
My phone
yeah,
said
it's
so.
I posted too.
On my side, I spend maybe 1 hour to play the game each day, and nearly 3-4 hour a day on Discord, I think. But it's not just for HCR too. I have other community in Discord.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What about you, Suna?
Yeah, well, it depends on the day of the week, but on average, I would say between 1 hour and a half and 2 hours between Discord and HTR2.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Fair enough. What about you, JR?
I pass. No, I've been in that same position as you guys. Being active in Discord in the game a few years ago. But things change, so I don't spend time that much. I only have the podcast when I have to, and then just a couple of minutes playing the game. But I just want to say I admire all of you, all three of you, for spending time, energy, and effort and dedication and all of that into the Nemesis server, into what you do for Nemesis, eventually in what you do for the community. Because it takes time, it takes effort, and all of that to do the things you do. So you're very admirable. I just want to I'll tell you that.
Well, thank you, but it's not
Thank you.
just three of us. There are, said before, was a lot of us, um, but now actively, me, Raf, Suna, Aki, Clem, uh, are very active. But before that, we still have moderators like Mistral, and there is
Ah.
Vadion, Vadion for betting matches.
Mhm.
There is Hanchu. There is Greg from Friend Spirit. There was Cap A, Homer, who is still moderator there.
Uh-huh.
GR, Vidar. So there are some guys there also. Inari is there as moderator. Well, they are still there behind the scene, but they are there.
And thank you to all of them also. The success of Nemesis wouldn't be um a big success if it weren't for everyone, everyone's work. So yeah. Where was I again?
No, no,
I'm
no.
lost,
It's
Eva. You asked me
no,
the question. Yeah.
no, no, no. Yeah. Sorry. So I was just reading the questions from EC Cowboy, and
Yeah.
we've kind of answered all of that.
Okay.
So I won't ask them again, but I did want to give a big shout out to EC Cowboy, asking about modifications, projections, and future bot improvements. So it's kind of all been answered already. So
Mm-hmm.
let's not go over it again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm just starting up the spreadsheet. So
Why?
yes,
The quiz.
yeah, the
Shit.
quiz.
I
Yeah, the
was
quiz.
thinking that Eva, do you think if hang on. If Raf would share the spreadsheet, Nemesis spreadsheet with you,
No,
would
I'm
you
not
be
interested. No, not interested. Not interested at all. I am, don't get me wrong, I am, I love spreadsheets, don't get me wrong, but I don't love spreadsheets that much. Um,
would you be lost? Or would you
no,
be
not
able to
lost. Not
what?
lost. Just I don't have that much time on my hands. I think I could be better off doing a whole lot of other things. Um, and there's no point in me trying to make it better because it's already amazing. So that's me basically backing away very quickly. Yeah, no thank you, but no thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome if you want to join the staff. Huh? You know.
Look, like I said, I hang on a second. Before we started this podcast, JR said to me, we had a chat on the private, right? And I said to JR, look, I'm really liking the fact that I'm slowing down this year. I've got a whole lot of things. And she goes, you've always got something on. You're always doing something with the car. You've got a photo shoot. You got this, you got that. And now you're throwing me under the bus. You want me to do more work. Like, what?
Something new and exciting,
Something new and
right?
exciting.
Yeah.
All right. No offense, but a spreadsheet is amazing. I love them. I love VLOOKUPs and horizontal lookups and all the if then statements and whatever. And I sent Microsoft an email back in the late 90s explaining how they had a problem with a lookup, an is error. And they come back to me and said, you're right, there is a problem with a lookup in is error. And here's the bill for telling us that. And I thought, but you haven't fixed it. No, we're not going to fix it. It's a problem. You're just going to have to deal with it. But here's the bill. And I went, oh, we didn't pay it. But yeah, like I had nested 15 if-then statements in one cell, and it died. But yeah, anyway, that was just the things you do for fun, Yeah.
Okay, I have a little quick story, and
Okay.
you guys, our three guests, please don't laugh, but I'm sure you'll laugh anyway. Way back when I was just starting my HCR2 career in the OSNC team, I was a leader, right? So I have to make a record of who joined the match, who didn't join the match, and the tracking and all of that as a role of being a co-leader. I didn't use a spreadsheet. I used a yellow paper with a ruler, with a lined ruler, and then a pen. I was old school.
You said something about not laughing, but I can't help myself.
No.
You were the most, the loudest laugh, Eva. They're trying to hold their
Sorry,
laughter.
sorry. I'll try not to, but I will make it louder when I edit this.
Yeah, so I cannot
with
really interpret. I'm
all
not good at
starts with
spreadsheets.
paper and pencil.
Well,
Yeah,
of course,
right.
of course.
Right.
Yeah, wow.
So
Paper and
it's
pencil.
old school.
Old school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Old school.
very
Actually,
old.
no. If you wanted, you could have used a stone tablet. That would be
Smart.
old rock school. Yeah, old rock school.
Imagine keeping stats of the team using that. Oh my god.
Hang on. Let me go back
Raph,
4 tablets. Let me go back
Raph
4
would
tablets.
probably Raph would probably message me. Do you need my help?
How many million tablets would we need by now for
Oh
all the
my
work
god.
that's in that spreadsheet?
Just
Oh my
impossible.
god. Yeah, just
Yeah.
impossible. Yeah. No, impossible.
And to
All right.
retrieve all data.
All right.
Raph, I just asked you quickly, Raph. Can you do your stats on a yellow paper?
No, never.
No.
Not even,
Oh,
not even in
jeez.
dream.
Oh, jeez. All right. Let's do the never have I ever, JR.
Okay. Okay, so here is the part of the podcast where we do the never have I ever quiz. So 1 point each for some. What was this again, Eva?
For
The
1 point
answer.
each for the nevers that you have. And the
Never.
point of this never have I ever is to get as many nevers as you possibly can, not as little nevers. So as many nevers as you can. Not that I want you to skew your answers to make it sound better. And we'll answer them in Bojam, Raph, and Suna in that order if we can.
In that order. Okay.
Yep.
So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. First question is, have you ever run a team event ticket on a live stream here on Discord? Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
Never.
What?
Never.
Never? Suna,
Yeah.
you have?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Only once, but I
Only
did.
once, but you still have. Okay. Next question. Have you ever made a
Hang on,
custom?
hang on. What about Raph?
Ah,
You
I
said
said
never.
never. No,
Yeah,
no,
Never.
never.
Okay, sorry. I missed it. Sorry. I heard Wally only.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. Next question, number 2. Have you ever made a custom track? Oh, yan.
I did one just to try out the program, but
Did you
that's
did
it.
you publish it?
No.
Never published. Okay.
Never
That
published.
means you
No,
haven't made a custom track.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh. Raph, have you made a custom track?
I did one, and I published it for my kid. And
Oh.
yeah. I just shared it with them, and it was
Mhm.
just for fun.
Okay. And Suna, have you made a custom track?
Never.
Never. Okay. But I
Never.
still ask the question, has this custom track ever been featured in the community showcase? Oh, that's Raph.
But no, it
No.
hasn't.
I've already filled him in. I've already filled
Yeah.
him in.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next question. Have you ever spent gems to get the XP multiplier in the shop? O yan.
We all did that. Yes. I guess we did.
Yeah, Ralph,
Yes, of course.
Suna.
Yes, only on
Yes.
double XP
Oh, yeah.
weekend,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I still did.
Mhm. So the next question is, have you spent 4,000 gems and purchased the legendary chest for XP? O yan.
Mm, I don't recall it. I think I did once, but that was it.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a lot of gems. You did. Ralph, what about you?
Also, yeah.
You did.
But
Okay.
gems
Yeah.
was easier to get in meantime.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And Suna?
Never.
Never. Okay.
No,
Next
I never
question
bought it.
is, next question is, have you ever spent real money in the game? O yan.
Yes.
We're not asking how much. We're not asking how much. We're just
No,
asking,
no.
have you spent money?
I'm skipping that. I'm skipping that part.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine.
I can imagine. And Raf, have you spent money in the game?
Yes, in the beginning, you just had to spend €1 or €2, and
Yeah.
you didn't have ever, ever. Uh, I don't have the word for.
Advertising.
Ads, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't have to
So
watch
I
it.
have a
Yeah.
game without any advertising. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's so great. And
Yeah.
yeah. And I
Mhm.
paid some to have the new car earlier.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Suna, what about you? Real money.
Yes, and like Ralph, I spend very little money to get rid of ads at the beginning, but I think that's the only amount of money I spend on the game.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, the next question is, have you ever completed masteries for all current vehicles with masteries? Are your masteries up to date? Boyan?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
Still missing some masteries.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, Raf, what about you?
Missing a lot of masteries.
Oh, masteries. Okay.
Yeah.
And Suna?
I think I missed like the half of all the masteries, so
Wow.
no.
Oh,
Okay. Very
yeah.
interesting.
I'm like that also. Not up to date. Next question. Have you ever thought of giving up playing the game? Boyan.
Yes, a lot of
Yeah.
time.
Lots of times.
Okay, you did. And Raf, what about you?
Mm, yeah, but it was just a casual game for a long time, and I played it not even every day, but
Mhm.
it was already always in the background,
Yeah.
and I never really quit it. Yeah.
And Ansuna, what about you?
Of course, yes. I took a few breaks during my journey.
Mhm.
But now that I'm part of a team, and it's like family. So now
Yeah.
I won't quit just like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's understandable. Okay, so the next question is, have you ever used a prefix in your name? In your in-game name, okay, a prefix to announce what team you're in, like DC or French team or something. Boyan, you go first.
I think I had before we was
Before,
in
okay.
traction team, but now in DC, or I think I had it no only for a couple of days or weeks, and that
Mm-hmm,
was it.
mm-hmm. Okay, so you have. What about you, Raf?
I had.
Well, it was kind of rule in our team to
Oh,
to set it. Yeah,
yeah.
and we ask everyone to put it in the same way,
Mm,
so
okay.
we could easily
Yes.
uh, manage
Yes.
the ranking of our players in our team.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah. Yes. Una, you?
Yes, it's also it was it makes the team as a union of player to all have the
Yes.
same prefix before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Yes,
Yep.
yes, I agree. Okay, next question is, have you ever created content for a YouTube channel? Boyan.
Mm, I created some videos from team, but I personally did not do it. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you, Ralph?
Yes, I had one. I'm just looking. I didn't had that question before, and
Mm-hmm.
I did one for our team. It was year before, and
Mm.
uh, it was an epic match against
Wow.
a
Yeah.
big team. I didn't remember exactly. Maybe it
Uh-huh.
was DC. Maybe it was just Traction. Uh,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I made
Mm.
one or
Okay,
two
that's
maybe.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Suna, what about you?
never. I don't have
Never.
YouTube channel.
Okay.
Never created
Okay.
any content.
Okay. Okay. The next question is, have you ever met another HCR2 teammate or player in real life? Yan.
Yes, I did. I have actually.
Oh.
We
Oh.
we in old team Triglav, it's
Mm-hmm.
Slovenian team. We had a picnic in Slovenia. That was
Oh.
I think 3 years ago,
Ah,
maybe more, but let's say 3 years ago. I met actually a lot of them. I think was about 20, 25 people there. So let's say half
wow.
of team was in
Yeah.
picnic. Yes.
That's so cool.
Dejan is still Dejan is still there in Discord team. One of them. The others are in Slovenian team called Slovenia in CC League.
Mm-hmm.
And I did meet some Serbian guys. Oh, I guess 2 years ago also.
Mm-hmm.
They are from ex SCGB BG team. I think 4 or 5 of them we met one time. Yeah,
Wow. That's very cool. That's very cool.
yeah,
What
yeah,
about
it
you,
is.
Raf?
I met Clem last year. I had a wedding near his house, and it was just impossible to not meet him. And we have a project in French Spirit to have a weekend each other, everyone. Well, everyone.
Wow, that's
All
so
that want
cool.
to be part, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a project, and it took months to organize it. Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh
What
gosh,
kind
that's
of
really cool.
yeah. And
So nice.
we want it.
That's so nice. And you, Suna?
I've already met Tash,
Yeah.
who is also a friend of mine. And yeah, like Raph said, we plan to organize a weekend for French Spirit members to
Mm-hmm.
like meet each other and yeah, so
That is so nice. Yeah. I hope you could really organize that. That would be nice. And the
yeah.
next and last question, I mean, have you ever done a face reveal on any Discord server except for the podcast server? Oyan?
Yes and no. I don't. I think I shared one or two photos. That was when we had a picnic in
Ah,
Slovenia, but
yeah,
that was it. That was it.
yeah. Hmm. And you, Ralph, have you done a face reveal?
Well, I shared some picture of me in Nemesis and in the French Spirit server.
Yeah.
It was really for a close circle, not everyone. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I did. Yeah.
yes. Okay, yeah, that's good. Then Suna, what about you?
I believe this is the same as Raph.
Mm-hmm.
I might have shared photos of me like on a trip or hiking, but only
Mm-hmm.
in a close circle.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, that is the end of our quiz.
Okay, so
Let's
um,
see.
well, so the more nevers is how we're ranking this at the moment. So Raf, unfortunately, you're the loser of this never. However, you're on 3 nevers, and there is a tie between Boyan and Suna, who are five, um, both on 5 nevers. So congratulations, but because you've tied, um, and because we actually don't have any prizes for this, you both get absolutely nothing. So
Yes.
you're welcome to
Thank you.
share that
Thank
nothing
you.
with
Thank you.
everybody in the Nemesis server. You're welcome
Thank you.
to give it to anybody you like on behalf of us, or not on behalf of us. You can just give it to them because it's yours. But yeah, you can give the nothing to anybody you like. But don't feel bad because everybody else gets nothing as well. Um, so yeah, so we just do it for a bit of fun. It's a bit of a way to laugh at ourselves playing the game. Um,
Mhm.
but I've been looking at that interesting statistic, and there's only like 2 or 3 people that have never spent real money in the game, which is pretty crazy. And whether it's been a dollar or thousands of dollars, who knows? But yeah, very interesting. All right. Before we've gotten kind of to the end of the podcast, so before we close it all out and everything else, um, do you guys have anybody you would like to say thank you to or shout out to? I'll start with you, Bayan.
Well, I'd like to shout out to my DC community, to our Nemesis community. Um, that's about it. Like I said, I hope we grow together, that we can help each other in Nemesis as well. I like my guys in Nemesis. I love them so much. We are years together, just like a family. So that's it.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. And what about yourself, Raf?
Well, there is a In Nemesis there is 3 person. They are pillar of the Nemesis. It's Clem, Boniam, and Aki, I think. And I think really, really special thanks to Clem because, he's not here today, but he spends, I don't know, we told about 4 5 hours a day. I
Wow.
think he spends 10 hours a day for
Oh my
that,
God.
for the game, for the community, for
Oh my
everything.
God.
He's
Oh,
always there. He's always, when you ask him, he's been, yeah, I'm here, I can help. And yeah, he thought about giving up a lot of time every year. He told us, yeah, now my family, my kids, yeah, and
mhm.
he's still here,
Yeah.
always. Yeah,
Oh.
it's Clem, I think.
No, very cool, very cool. And lastly, what about you, Suna? Do you have any shout outs, people you want to thank?
Oh, yes. Well, I would like to shout to every Nemesis staff. So Clem, Raph, Boyan, Aki, Greg, also Stone, that was part of the beginning of the algorithm with Raph. GR for the bot implementation. I would like also to thanks our moderator, Homer, Hinari, Ministrel, also Hanshu. I hope I don't forget someone. And also, yeah, I would like to thank all the community, to thank you, Eva and Jack Rabbit, for inviting
Mhm.
us on this podcast. And yeah, that's all I believe. Thank you.
No, appreciate it. So on my behalf, I know JR will say what she wants to, but on my
Mhm.
behalf, it's been an honour to have you guys on. You guys have been doing a whole lot of work in the background, and we can laugh about statistics and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, it's a thankless task, and you do it because you love helping the community, which is really awesome. And it's been an honour to have you guys on. And it's been great to hear your stories and why and how and everything else. So really appreciate you spending a couple of hours with us to be on the podcast, and I look forward to editing this and having some fun, and yeah, look forward to putting it up. So thanks for your time. Thanks for all the work you do in the behind the scenes, and yeah, keep at it. Keep at it. JR.
Oh, yes. Thank you to the three of you for spending your Sunday morning with us here on the podcast. It's very early on a Sunday, so thank you so much. Really appreciate having you here. And yeah, I just want to thank also all the everyone who sent in their questions in the Nemesis server, the Discord server, OSNC server, and here in our own podcast server. And thank you, Eva, for being here since 2021.
Yeah.
I haven't missed an episode yet. Yay!
Yay!
Haven't missed an episode yet. So on behalf of all the people who've been on the podcast, and past, present, uh, people who've been doing this stuff, it's been an honour to be here for so long and to still do this after 4 and a bit years. So I'm looking forward to more and more episodes. So if you do want to be on the podcast, please reach out to me or JR. We'd love to chat to you about what we can talk about on the podcast. And if you think your story is not big enough, we'll beg to differ. So we'd love to hear from you. So yes, please reach out to us. If you are still listening at this end of the podcast, and this is a long one, but it's been good, that means you've enjoyed what you've listened to. Please like and subscribe so you can hear more of our content. Even better, go back through the last 4 years of our back catalogue and have a listen to some of those amazing podcasts we've done in the past. Some of them are still relevant today. and some of them are still very, very good to listen to. So by all means, go back through the back catalogue. I will say one last thing, because we only did this once in the podcast, and I thought it was something we were going to do more of. I need to give a big shout out to Wally.
Mr. Q.
There you go.
Wow.
Perfect. And on that note, we will say goodbye. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for coming on. Thank you for all your questions. Have a wonderful night, and we will be back soon with another episode. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
I'll have my breakfast now.
Yeah.